Welcome back to some more Beyond the Legendary Long War of the Chosen. It's time to smash and or grab. Great extraction time. Now, we did not want to infiltrate this, so there's gonna be 10 to 12 enemies, and I'm hearing some turrets whirring about.
Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this
Most
area.
likely on top of the train car.
Here to take a few for ourselves.
What is inconvenient as it
the crates
gets.
with transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest.
Alright. Jet can do some scouting for us. So he's blocked by everybody else.
Finally.
Yep, called it. Doesn't look like that detection range is going super far. Man, this train car is though inconveniently in the way also. What is this? Great. Inconveniently in the way for sniping from this building, so we gotta probably grapple over here and snipe from the side behind this little thingy.
Roger that.
Now we're gonna go there. We are not on a timer, so I think spending an extra turn here, getting some focus, is not gonna go
I gotta go.
poorly for me. And I kinda wanna do a scouting protocol here. Get an idea on what else is on the mission. Most importantly, if there's any early drone. Ooh. Just see a drone over here.
So let's go.
You talk to Shen about that new Predator armor that we're using here on Pagan. Feel like we could improve the leg protection a little bit.
There.
Where's the drone? Okay.
Position confirmed. Holding.
Ten-4.
Too much cover here. How are we looking for crates? Can't quite make up. I think it's gonna be more left-sided rather than right-sided here in terms of crate distribution.
Yeah, I'm here.
Over there. Mysterious free-sided cover. It does sometimes exist.
In technical terms, that's known as laziness.
There's a lot of ping sounds there for discovered crates. I mean, if we have it available again, let's just keep channeling. Keep channeling.
Of course.
Avanzando al objetivo.
Another scout over here. Drone. I saw a group behind, like one group here, one group there, one group there, something like that. Scouting protocol is weird. I'm never sure how much it's actually supposed to show you or not show you, and it's kind of sometimes blocked by low cover and sometimes not, and it's like, I don't even know. We see this red here, right? Okay, now it's telling me, I swear, it was showing me, no, it's fine, you can go there a second ago. And now it's like, oh, actually, you're getting revealed. So, again, the problem is the further we go into the map, the more crates we uncover, and those are all crates that are potentially able to be marked. But I want a little bit more than a single turret to open my fight on.
Finally.
No, there's a drone somewhere here, so I gotta
Yeah, let's go right up here and take a look.
be a little bit careful.
Okay. Hell of a coincidence.
Okay, now that looks like something we could engage.
Servomotores al máximo.
Take a look from over here.
Be careful, these little rascals will sneak up on you.
How quaint. Go, go, go.
Probably gonna be Denmar's job to take down this turret. And the rest of the crew, I'll have to handle all of that stuff. Fan of the priest, that's for sure.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Moving away. I was hoping we could get a Tesla opening on these guys. The drone is coming towards me, but not far enough to reveal me. Oh my god, that's so close. I mean, we can, worst case, grapple away. Nope. No, we can't grapple away from the drone. Ooh. That is an interesting one. Are there any crates that we would sacrifice with that action? I don't think so. Also not exactly sure what we would be hitting in the first place.
Good.
Okay, so we group there.
En marcha.
Okay, see these guys. Well, I see one of them. With you being here, the drone should not fly towards you. I think we're taking that. I think we're taking this. Go time.
Unidad enemiga está destruida. Ya no es segura.
So yeah, no idea how many I hit and for how much damage. It seems they didn't officially activate.
Hostile neutralized.
Like an iron skin. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a real problem. I guess shotgun time.
Damage.
This is not quite the damage we needed. You hitting here for? Let's just see if we can get the kill. And is chat in range for a mark? Yeah, we'll take it.
So,
Let's be nice on that guy. No shield here, not on alert. We still don't see the other guys from that group. Which I guess I'm okay with. We sit here. Sit on the crate. And then you can potentially rush over there for a witch activation.
good to go.
Concerned about this being my last move, and more importantly, the drone that's still out there. Okay, well, let's see what happens, especially with the two priests, who are kind of active, but also they didn't scamper, so they're not active, but they could be active. Look, it's XCOM stuff. If they don't activate, we have a really good attack here.
They're moving to flank me.
Except if you get disoriented.
Sure. Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
So much.
Kill confirmed.
Can't even activate the crate. Poor guy. Oh, and this is the other crate that got activated. I'm not on alert though, so I think I'm just gonna take the big old gamble. Keep my head down.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Reconceal here. For 2 turns at least.
Avanzando.
Getting that anytime soon, okay. Make sure we grab this. Let's make sure we throw an evac.
Might as well put the little rascal to use.
Exactly.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
I do like this position a lot. Yeah, we can't mark this crate, so might as well get more focus. Shoot an evac flare. Cause enemies that are line of sight of it to go on yellow alert. I don't
I
know.
had to make a big decision.
Might just have been the wind. Yeah, they're gonna activate.
You fucking kidding me?
Don't spread out too much. Please be arc waveable.
Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Guess who's back? Double kill. Kill. So, what can we do against that priest, though? Go there. Can we snipe him? No. Doesn't really seem to be a good spot to see him from. Now we do have breach, right? Oh. Oh, breach is okay. Yeah. I know how breach works. Run and gun for a flank shot from here or from there. Downside is, of course, here we get into brawler range, so reduce damage. And here we get into not brawler range, so reduce accuracy. It doesn't look like we have any spot where we can actually see him. It is cover, okay.
Let's get crazy.
We got 6, that's kinda decent. Yeah. I'm assuming mark target. What is the cooldown on that? Did it even have a cooldown? 2 turns. Okay, gonna low-roll this, but that makes it more likely that we can finish the job with a good old combat presence.
Throwing the hook.
Better. Yeah, keep a tighter grip on that grapple gun. Otherwise, next time it's just the gun grappling and not you. Yeah, no sustain for you.
Thought you'd like that.
All right.
Where did the priests go? We are still concealed for Yeah, we're gonna stop being concealed at the start of our next turn.
Orden de movimiento confirmado. Apuntando a patrulla enemiga.
Ooh. I stay here. Oh, it will be trouble if I stay. It will be double. Yeah.
En movimiento al objetivo.
Come back here. Should have checked for line of sight first. I guess we're gonna entrench here.
Staying put.
Yeah.
Sit on that crate to mark it at start of next turn, since Advent is about to mark crates.
That's right.
Okay, so it's that group with 2 sectoids and whatever the other guy does. Oh yeah, we have Psionic Storm. There's a lot of sectoids and priests on this mission, eh? Yeah, because it's the sitrap. And then the 2, well, supposedly damaged priests that got hit by the Tesla shot. That just said, screw this, believe in. Okay, that is risky crate.
Posición estratégica perdida.
That one is a little bit out of the way crate. How risky is the risky crate? Very. Yeah, that's the injured. So we would activate both groups. Like, that priest was actually not hit. Well, neither of the priests were hit by my Tesla shot. Okay. So I can pop the crate, which pops these guys, and then throw flashbang. I know the other priest went into cover somewhere there. And you're so far away from the action. Maybe we give up that crate. And somebody needs to get all the way over here to get this one. I'm gonna move Pagan here. Grab that crate.
Super. Let's have some fun now.
I think I gotta give that one up. No, I promised to never gonna give it up, but sorry for letting everybody down.
On your order.
Okay, tier 2 gauntlets, free focus. Gives us an introspector, still. Okay, so they don't get better with better gauntlets. Putting a little bait out there.
It's all right.
Pick up that loot, and this way we also have grapple range probably to the building, and maybe get some value out of that.
En aproximación.
Watch
Sensores
here.
ópticos en guardia.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
Okay. Definitely a choice. That tree is not gonna have a good time.
Recibiendo disparos.
Yeah.
You can come over here, and then just as this guy.
You will pay for what you did. Never had a chance.
We're green to go.
What are we looking at here? 96, so it's just barely not having the flank. That was actually a good hit, but not quite good enough. Like, normally I wouldn't mark this turn, since Advent is gonna mark at start of next turn, but I need to keep moving. We're moving past this crate here. We need to get into the action. Any chance we can get eyes on these guys? I don't know. Crate was somewhere here, and we barely saw them from the crate.
Afirmativo.
I hope this does not trigger, and we can overwatch from the flank on that priest.
Guardia.
In this case, we're gonna sit on the crate, so we can override Advent.
So I tell you what, let's get started and do it.
So we can, mark this, move. We can get all of those next turn. Let me just see, 5 more crates, right? We have only, well, no, 3, 4. So we're missing 1 crate. We've never seen. That's this one. Okay. It should be doable.
Commander.
I know they can target this, but can they target these just because they think somebody's there that they don't actually see? Do I want to test it? Probably not.
Yes.
I can target explodey stuff. Oh, I hope Jet is not in the arc jump range. Ah, it doesn't matter. Didn't hit anyway.
Fallo del sensor de objetivo.
Good, Spectre. Don't do it. I need that guy. He's part of the plan. God damn it. And it's a disorient. If it was a panic, I can clear it by just killing the sectoid. Ah, he's also gonna take a shot, isn't he?
You're a
Done yet?
fantastic artist.
I'm located. Target assets neutralized. Target asset located.
Okay. Wondering if there's a way for us. Ooh, can we snipe that? Can you snipe that sectoid? Not from your current spot. Can you snipe him from back there? Yes. It gets us a little bit further away from the evac. But we have 2 turns to reinforcements. Yeah.
I'll take the high road.
Because Jet doesn't have an upgraded sword, so that's not a guaranteed sectoid kill. Here, zombie dying.
Hostile neutralized.
Right. Let's mark target on this guy.
Not a good idea, Commander.
Okay, now to get those 2 crates. You can totally dash here next to that crate. So why don't we move you here? Paramedic heal the Spectre.
Elevate his hormone levels. Same here.
Turns out Paramedic heal is a loot ability. You are disoriented for 2 turns, so you can't even get that crate next turn. Alright.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Okay.
Yeah, just 2 crates remaining, so I'm taking this, and then Jet can take the one in the back.
Right.
Hacked and backed. Sure, I'm running that little guy out there.
On the move!
Sorry, little buddy, we can't take you with us.
That's right.
En marcha.
Everybody can get out next turn. It's fine.
Heading home.
Okay, let's go right up here and take a look.
I was confused why I didn't see crates evacuating, but
It was one of the most
you hadn't acted yet this
rewarding
turn.
and satisfying things that I
Cavalry's here.
Solid 11 crates,
All right.
and most importantly, no injuries.
Time to move.
Solid copy. Let's go. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Some good sniping there, definitely. That picture needs updating. You'll get a picture eventually. Good job, team. Still not sure about the Predator armor. But I'm not an armor specialist. If Shen says, you know, hot pants with the Predator armor, then who am I to argue?
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
Maybe it's a little bit like in that other game that I play, Project Zomboid, where the zombies cannot normally attack your legs because, you know, they're biting and scratching with their hands, so they're not gonna hit you below the waist.
Good work out there, Commander.
And so everybody runs around without pants because, you know, you don't need to protect your legs. Most of the time, at least. Anyway, we can get Amplify, and we want to get Amplify. 50% damage boost. And it feels like, I'm gonna be honest, the using focus for the introspectors feels, I want to say not very rewarding, but at the same time, it did have a fairly good effect so far. X attacks with chance to generate focus. Wait, but we're already generating focus. There's also freaking mind control here. But there's gonna be so much immunity against this and disabled. Nah, let's just get to Amplify, free action, 50% damage increase. It's going to be good. There's also, so I'm not sure how Shred works with Hex, if it's just the primary target that's gonna get shredded, or if it's also the secondary targets. Also, we now have tier 2 gauntlets that give us one additional focus level. So this is now effectively a dead pig. This perk doesn't do anything more because, again, it's the class not being 100% long war compatible. So it was kind of a trap to take that. So I gotta figure out, either we send him to the training center, which is gonna be like 20 days or so, or I'm just gonna use the console to respec, but then our XCOM row gets reshuffled. Which I guess I could still do it for until I get Aeonic Storm. I don't know. I don't know what the best solution is. Okay, over here. Past Commander was thinking that we're gonna use the Requiem Sniper Rifle, in which case we can't use Disabling Shot. So we might as well use by my command. That's why we're not going for double tap. And I guess I'm gonna agree with that assessment. Especially since we have a single, but you know, a single is all we need, Snake Corpse, Requiem Snake Corpse, which is needed to build one of those sniper rifles. Well, we still need the tech, but we are actually fairly close to that. Okay, back to the geoscape. We are still infiltrating this. VIP extracts coming in a day. I think we wanna probably get this out of the way very quickly. Who's available? And who do we want to bring? So I always, I think I mentioned before, at this point I like to build my network tower squads in a way that ideally we can just sneak in, have a good time, hack the console, and then kill everything while it's done. But if the map or the deployment of the enemies screws me over, then I need to have a squad that can also come through the front door and kill a bunch of stuff. So for the sneaky part, we're gonna take our Saboteur. Do we bring your buddy? Probably. Yeah, there's been the really good argument regarding squad side. I still often fall into the trap of, hey, I want to lead the target, and then like, oh, but I can't lead the target on enemies that are not. Once I lose concealment, I can't use this for engagements anymore. If we have squad side though, we can still do that. Also, and the bigger argument was, hey man, an explosive shot, that looks like a good pot opener. If you can get it off against enemies that are not active yet, which squad side certainly helps with. So I'm kind of leaning more into the squad side now, that I think about it a little bit more. Still probably going to be everything else as normal. Yeah, that's gonna be on this mission then. So then for the other slots, we want to have people that can do multiple attacks per turn, or attack multiple enemies with a single attack. Like, if we get the hack through, right, and can just get in there and Tesla the groups of enemies, that's great. But if we get into the, oh crap, we need to come through the front door, we need to actually fight the enemies, Tesla is lacking. But we also kind of need to, I need to level up, right? I need to get a little bit higher here. Like this is where we get a little bit of power with Shadow Strike. We can then do a little bit of a stealthy crit build. And this is where the actual power unlocks. We can just do a 50% damage increased Shadow Strike stealth attack. And of course then Overlord. Then we can just do 2 attacks per turn. And by the way, this might also be a candidate, since apparently Shredder doesn't work with the Tesla gun, and I'm assuming Holo Target also doesn't work, we might have to just reroll this. Like, there was a kind of a bug report, and Reshi, the creator of the mod, she just said, yeah, I might just have to remove Shredder from the XCOM row of the Tesla, because making it work with all the targets that you're hitting with the jump, first of all, would be kind of tricky, and second of all, would be kind of strong. Alternatively, we just ignore this and just go for Implacable. I don't know. Anyway, do we bring you on this mission? We do have a fairly stealthy guy here, right? We have got an Advent Armor. We've got Shadowborn. Chances of actually sneaking through is not impossible. But then we're gonna need some firepower here to make up for that. Like, in case we have to go through the front door. I'm thinking maybe our just promoted Denmarva. That sniper rifle, if she can set up early, right, you know, get her whole entrench thing going. It's gonna be nice. And then get Kavanga in there. Maybe even get you an upgraded Ripjack. How much money do I want to spend here? I think I definitely want the upgraded Muton rifle. I'm getting a Ionic Ripjack. And then I also think we're gonna get a Vector Lance. That's a fairly expensive thing. This might not stay on you. In fact, it's probably going straight to the Bounty Hunter after this mission. But for the mission, I think that's gonna be quite nice. And then finally, let's get some more alloy platings. Just make it available. Some utility item. Ah, it's looking fine to me. Maybe one more AP check. Yeah, I probably want this first before I pick up this. Like, ignoring all dodge seems really strong. Hang on, this does not look fine to me on second thought. How about you get a like a loader and a I know, for now a scope and a bayonet. Running on MT. Not sure what my plan was with you in terms of XCOM, bro. If I ever actually looked at it. Yeah, thousands to go. That's gonna wait a little bit. Man, I want to spend some of those XCOM AP now that we have a training center, and everybody I look at, it's like, okay, yeah, next rank, oh yeah, once you hit Master Sergeant, yeah.
Sky Ranger, squad green to deploy.
Okay, the sooner we get this, the sooner we have 20% better detection range over here. Meanwhile, oh no, you need your own special gauntlets. First of all, kinda threw you in there when we didn't have anything else available. Let's make sure you have decent gear.
Commander,
might
we should
even-
make use of the ring facility
Yeah.
and deploy our idle soldiers on a covert action with the resistance.
Hello, Commander.
Might even get the upgraded Wraith gauntlets. Are they actually going to be available here? I bet they're still locked behind like mutant autopsy. Like the old gauntlets used to be. Oh no. Restored ethereal shard gauntlet. An Illyrium core for a mech weapon. Better be worth it. Hello. Why do we always get these with these crappy timers? Oh man. I'm gonna throw another 30 intel at a supply rate. What kind of supply rate are you? I think not. I think we're actually not gonna do this. I can't. I really need to expand to new regions eventually, and I can't just keep throwing intel away. Like if it was like a 25 enemy supply rate with a like 5-day timer or something, you know, where like I need a little bit more. Yeah, that's worth it. But for 13 to 15, let's let this tick to strength 4, then we can find a troop column here and kill the strength that way. All right, Spark's ready. Let me guess, we don't have the money for plasma grenades. Yes, always the money. We did plan to potentially chop off our skirmisher, but I just don't. Again, it's a money problem right now, right? It's a bit of a money problem. That being said, I think I'm gonna spend the 20 bucks here on Battlefield Medicine to unlock the other medkit stuff.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
And let's have a quick look at our Spark. Do we get anything Spark defining in the XCOM row? A Blade Master. Precision shot, rapid reaction. Oof. They probably not. I'm not feeling the punchy Spark. I tried it once, it wasn't really doing it. Like for me, the Spark build most of the time is gonna be with Flush. That's targeting systems Shredder, so you have another high value Shredder unit, and then I kinda like to go for Bombard, Blast Master, and Prep for War. And then this is a little bit of toss up for Center Mass for extra damage or Enhanced Repair Systems for survivability. And lately I've been really liking this. That's kinda how I build my Sparks. Now, there's of course arguments to be made for lots of other perks here. Especially with like Sacrifice kind of being an interesting cooldown. Sorry about that. Little bit of a coughing fit there in the back. Alright. Bond training, though. I think this is an important bond training. Because once we have level 2, we can cleanse mental debuffs, so we're not going to be sitting there disoriented, unable to do anything. And with that, we are reaching 100% here on the VIP extract mission to get ourselves a frost purifier. Rescue from the vehicle, so we can potentially hack something and get some sort of reward out of it. And we have, well, we don't have any mech tech here. But we do have the brand new laser grenade, and we do have some of our highest ranking soldiers here. Looking at Gunnery Sergeant promotion for Jane Kelly. And yeah, Cyber Operative is already there, also there. But that's all gonna be in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.